Well, good afternoon. We are going to have an incredible hour because we are launching a brand new jewelry collection that is exclusive to us. Asha, I mean, we are so excited to launch this line, aren't we?
Okay, yes, indeed. Canadian Ice. Now, Sean and I, we did preview it on the vault, and we had one piece, that polar bear pendant.
Okay.
It's stunning. I think that there's only one remaining, so you got to go check out tsc.ca to pick up on it if that's what you want. But this is brand new, never before seen.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. And what I love is that everything about this line is from and to do with Canada.
Yes.
We're talking Canadian diamonds. What about the gold?
Okay, the gold is from Canada as well.
Manufactured?
Here in Canada.
Right?
Designed right here in Canada too.
I love the fact that we also have some Canadian symbolism, right? And I'm actually going to share with you one of them that Ash and I were fighting over.
We were.
This was going to be the host pick of, because we both fell in love with it. I kind of won this one.
Yeah, well, Jonathan, the producer, said that it should go to the elderly.
He did probably say that. Okay, if you want. Now, keep this in mind. It's 10 karat yellow gold.
Yes.
We're looking at the diamond, and it's the maple leaf. And I love that there's a lotus on there as well. So when I saw this one, this is the first thing that I thought about. And by the way, we have 6 inches free easy pays, free shipping and handling. What I loved about this one in particular is what it symbolized to me, right? With what we are going through in the world, right? We're Canada, right? We're rising no matter what comes in our face. And you're going to get to proudly wear that. Now, there's only a handful to go all around Canada.
Yeah, and that's what I love about this line as well. So very, very limited. Like, this is that exclusive boutique line that you're getting right here at TSC. Okay, so this is mine.
What was your,
do you see how lovely this is? This is that starburst pendant. You're getting the chain along with this too. So 16 inches in length with that 2-inch extender, 241513. Now, what I loved about this, because when you automatically think about Canada and the northern areas, and you think about the Northwest Territories, yes, you've got the beautiful fauna, the flora, but you also have some frigid temperatures too. We're talking about permafrost. So this reminded me of a snowflake. And you know how unique snowflakes are. No two are the same. Same with diamonds. No two are alike either.
Oh, I love this. And the symbolism behind all these pieces, right? Okay, so what I would suggest is to go to tsc.ca and have a peek, because very, very limited. Again, this is exclusive. This is the first time we're seeing the entire collection.
Yay! So this is very, very exciting indeed. Okay, here we go.
Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous pendant with the chain. It's 241504. We're looking at a brand new arrival price. We've even discounted it here at $1,729.99. Free shipping and handling, 9 easy pays. Okay, I'm going to ask a question that, I don't know if it's a silly question.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, so it's 10 karat gold.
Yes.
For our friends at home who are saying, okay, what does 10 karat mean?
Okay, so then you do have the different caratage of gold that is out there. So you know that the pure gold is 24 carats gold, right? This is 10 karat gold. So you're still getting that beautiful fine gold. And when you talk about 10 karat, you're looking at 41.7% is that precious metal. So 417 parts per thousand is that gold. So the verbal equivalent that you're going to say is that it is 10 karat gold.
Got it.
Yes, so this is what you're going to look for. Plus that 10 karat gold, very, very durable.
Right, so we can wear these pieces every single day, even if we're hard on our jewelry.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And you know what, this is great too, because you know, you do have that solitaire. Remember, Canadian diamonds from the Northwest Territories, which I'm going to give you some Canadiana throughout this hour. We've got the lovely Janessa who's sporting this right now.
Hey,
you know what I love about this one too, Natalie, is that you know how that diamond solitaire is super, super popular? To be able to get that rope detailing and just to be able to frame that beautiful Canadian diamond.
It kind of, it is like a frame, right? It's like a picture. This is wearable art, and I love the texture that the 10 karat gold has been done in. Now you are getting the pendant as, the chain as well. And this one here is 16 inches with a 2-inch extension, and it's a Rolo chain, so you are getting that durability as well.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a good size chain that you're seeing with this pendant right here. And again, keep in mind that what makes this truly special is that this is probably Canadian through and through. And of course, I had to wear my Canadian red and white, right?
I love that.
The diamonds here, again, from Northwest Territories, you're kind of thinking, wait a second, we have diamonds? Yeah, there are quite a few mines in Northwestern, in the Northwest Territories in Northern Canada. The summers up there, they are short. They're also cool. They're about, you know, highs of around 14 to 17 degrees Celsius.
Really?
Yeah, but get this, the winters, the coldest nights, you know, it's around around minus 40 to minus 45 degrees Celsius. So think about mining though. When you talk about mining, when you have the permafrost, when you have the snow that is in there, the cost that goes into getting these beautiful stones. But remember, they all come out as rough. And then there's a whole lot of work that goes into it to the final polishing to get these gorgeous pieces. And they each have their own thumbprint, which is what I love.
It's like it's a custom piece for you, right? So if you want to pick this up for yourself, you truly are going to be proudly showcasing this off. This is a piece, because it is that 10 karat yellow gold, that you are 100% going to be rocking every single day and never taking it off. So now, we've actually designed these pieces, right?
Yeah. Okay, loving this. And remember, designed right here in Canada from proudly Canadian artists as well. So this is how this pendant started off, right? So it's going to go through all of the different phases and it's going to morph. So maybe originally it wasn't that rope design around that diamond. Maybe it was something else. And then what happens is then technology then takes over. And then we just pop that design into a computer program and it's going to give you that 3D rendering. And this is what your final piece is going to end up looking like, Natalie.
You know what I love? I love that we're sharing all of the backstory as well and how these pieces are made, because for a lot of us, me included, I just see the final product and I'm like, yes, it's sparkly and I love it and I just want to put it on. But you don't realize all what goes into creating these beautiful pieces. And again, proudly Canadian, the diamond sourced in Canada, the gold, is it the Royal Canadian Mint, right? I mean, we know that name, don't we? And then manufactured and designed right here in Canada. You're proudly rocking a stunning piece. And of course, exclusive to us here at TSC.
That's right. You can't find this anywhere else at all. And you know what, Natalie? We can't have the pendant without the earrings, right?
This is actually, I'm going to leave them both up here.
Yes,
just because I want you to see how beautiful they go together. Okay, are you a set girl? Like, do you like matchy-matchy?
I do like the matchy-matchy because I like the option of wearing them together if I want, but then I can break them up if I want to, right?
Yeah, it's a good gift for somebody too. And we love our stud earrings, right? For a lot of us, we do not leave home without having a fabulous pair of earrings on. And for a lot of us, we want more of that minimalistic style. These are certainly a pair that you're going to put on and will go with absolutely everything. The item number here is 241506.
And when we talk about Canadian diamonds, again, I know that many of you might be pleasantly surprised that we even have diamond mines here in Canada. In fact, many rank Canada among the top 3 diamond producers when it comes to quantity and also to value.
In the world?
Exactly, in the entire world. I know, right?
That's a big deal.
Why it is super, super exciting to be able to have Canadian diamonds here. And many of us, we kind of take our diamonds for granted and we want to know where they're coming from. Well, the Northwest Territories. And you can really, really show your Canadian pride with this.
They're absolutely beautiful. They really are. These are those earrings you put on. And like I said, we'll go with absolutely everything, whether you have short hair or long hair, your hair up, your hair down, I mean, red carpet, or just running to pick up, you know, some essentials, right? Whatever it is, these are going to be those beautiful pieces that really just when the light catches those diamonds, they just sparkle.
Oh yeah, they absolutely do. And you could see that. You could see that scintillation. You could see that brightness. And it all has to do with the cut of the diamond, right? The way that that light is going to enter, the way that all of the different light waves are going to reflect off of all of those great cuttings that you see in this beautiful piece right here. And again, very, very rare to be able to have our very own Canadian diamonds here, right? Because this Canadian diamonds, whenever you mention it, right across the world, they know. Because as I mentioned, one of the top 3 when it comes to producing in volume as well as quality too. To be able to get it here at TSC, super, super exciting. And did you know that when a discovery is made that there is an area that could possibly have diamonds, it could take up to 11 years before we actually have any diamond production happening.
11 years?
Yeah, so very, very expensive.
Wow.
And then you tie in the cold weather that you get in through the Northwest Territories, so it is quite an experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited that you're tuning in. It is brand new. It's called Canadian Ice, and it's exclusive to us here at TSC. It's our very own brand. Okay, 241812 is the item number for this beautiful diamond crisscross ring. $789.99 is the price with free shipping and handling, and there's 6 easy pays. This is so pretty. It almost has a romantic feel to
Yeah,
it.
it does. It does. And I also see sort of like that infinity design detail that you're getting. This is kind of that riff on that Trinity ring, right? The past, the present, and the future, because you can see that we do have those Canadian diamonds that are in there. Here's the thing, there's only 9. There's only 9, because remember, this is that boutique collection that we have here. And then I love the fact that you're getting three Canadian diamonds in this piece, to be able to have each one uniquely yours, because like I say, just like a snowflake, each diamond has its own fingerprint that you're not going to find another one like it.
And I think that, again, that just shows how exclusive this is and how very extra special this is. What I love is that it's a minimalistic style, right? So if you love, wearing, pieces of jewelry that have lots of symbolism, but that they're not these big, bold pieces that, you can't wear every single day. This is that ring. This is that ring that you are going to really look beautiful wearing on any finger. Now there's only 7.
Oh dear. Okay.
I know.
At this price point here, this is like, you really need to understand what you are getting here, right, Natalie? Because you, like myself, you've been asking for more Canadian pieces.
Absolutely.
And then this, you can't have more Canadian than
Right?
this, right? To be able to get the gold that is here from the Canadian Mint, right here in Canada. To have the diamonds that were mined, that were created, that were polished, that were all set, all of these pieces designed right here in Canada. And by the way, we do have a beautiful box that comes along with this. A lot of time went into creating this box. It's that beautiful cool on the outside, and then it has that wonderful relief that says Canadian Ice. And on the interior, of course, we have to go red and white, Natalie.
I love this. Now imagine gifting this to somebody and opening it up for them, or them opening it up. Like, how beautiful is that presentation, right?
Yeah, absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And they know that they have a piece of Canada with them forevermore, forevermore. Now, remember when I was talking about polishing and just how important that is?
Yeah.
So this is a key right here. So this is one of the finishing techniques that we're going to see right now. And by the way, this ring is also in the collection. You can see how stunning that is, right? Do you see that right there?
Oh,
this is the ring that we just
yes.
showed everybody. So a diamond has to be well polished to produce those beautiful reflections, right? Because if it's not polished perfectly, the diamond's going to look dull and hazy. And then, of course, you do have to polish that gold. So you see the beautiful high polish that you're getting right there? Yeah.
Another thing I want to mention too, it's super smooth, so nothing is going to catch. Even like the prong, the settings, nothing is going to catch. So this is certainly something that you're going to be able to wear every single day. Okay, let's go on. Asha, look at this
is
piece.
So fine. Okay,
Isn't it
super fun. I know, and something that's totally different. So remember I was talking about that infinity design, so that's the look that you're getting right here. I love the round curves, and this is so beautiful, but hold on, there's something special about this pendant though, Nat. That's a little dancing diamond that you have in there.
So I thought it moving around in there. So the slightest movement, it will move.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna catch all of the light. Okay, Janessa.
Oh, how pretty.
Stunning. Do you see that?
Isn't it pretty?
It is.
Wow.
I've never seen anything like that.
No. And Janessa's saying it's very unique. She's never seen anything like that before. But take a look at the gold that you're getting too, because don't forget, this is 10 karat gold, and you know the price of gold going up and up and up in the world right now. So you want something that's a little bit different. You want that diamond pendant, that solitaire, but you want something that's not run of the mill. This is it right here now.
Oh, it almost looks like it's a custom piece, right? It looks like you've sat down with a designer and actually came up with this piece right here. And again, if you want to give that custom look to someone very special, keep this in mind. You are getting the pendant and the chain. The chain is 16 inches with a 2-inch extender. And just the way the slightest movement makes that diamond literally dance. I think it is beautiful. I'll give you the item number. It's 241806. And we're looking at a brand new arrival, of course. It's a brand new line. This is the official launch. $649.99 is the price, or $108.33 on an easy pay, and there's free shipping and handling.
I know, which is what I'm absolutely loving too. And what a great price point that you're looking at right here. Absolutely stunning. Now, diamonds were first discovered in around the Great Slave Lake area in around 1991. Yeah, 1991. And then that started off that big diamond rush.
Yeah.
And then everybody was coming to Canada and they wanted to stake their claim. And then the first real commercial production of diamonds actually began in 1998. So that's why this
Really?
Yes. So if you kind of stop and think about it, it's fairly new.
I was going to say, it's not that long
No,
ago.
considering the Earth is 4.6 billion years
Right?
old, and then of course
Wow.
you have the Great Canadian Shield that you're dealing with, and of course you need to have the really, really ancient old rocks, which is where you're gonna more than likely find diamonds. Isn't this gorgeous?
Yeah, actually, this is absolutely beautiful.
Okay, listen, you already took my host
I
pick.
know.
You can't
I
have this
know.
one either.
Sorry, Asha.
Only one
we can
pick,
share
Natalie.
this one.
Only
we can
one
share
pick.
this. But that's how beautiful this line is and how unique it is. And for me, I love wearing pieces of jewelry that have a story to them.
Yep.
Right? And I know I'm not alone there. And if you have that story behind, especially being proud Canadians, what about if somebody is coming to Canada, right? Maybe emigrating, and you want to give them, or maybe you're gifting somebody a piece of Canada. You want to get them something from this line. I mean, wow, look at these earrings.
Okay, you can't go wrong with the maple leaf,
no
right?
way.
Like everywhere you go, if you're going to be doing any traveling, you're going to be wearing this proudly too. Everybody's going to stop and they're going to ask and they're going to say, okay, wait a second. And you're going to say, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This is purely Canadian. Purely Canadian through and through. Okay, but here's the situation we're in though.
Okay, what?
There's only 14 though. And this,
that's
like
for
I
the whole
said,
country.
Yeah, and Natalie, like I said,
Yeah.
this is that boutique collection, proudly Canadian through and through. You couldn't find more Canadiana than this, and you're not going to find these pieces anywhere else at all, anywhere else. And each of those maple leaves, as you see just down by the stem, that you're going to get that Canadian diamond at.
Look how pretty they are. I mean, even just look at the veining details, right? How it's like that relief of the high polish, and then you have that satin texture. 13 left, $98.33, free shipping and handling. So the maple leaf, the symbolism there is, of course, representing our nation's unity, resilience, national identity. When it comes to the actual maple leaf tree, I mean, you like the trees, you are getting those strong trees, right?
yeah.
They grow beautifully.
Very resilient.
Right?
Yes.
That's what we symbolize.
And then the gorgeous colors too throughout the change,
Yes,
throughout the
love
seasons, and then
it.
you can get that. And then it's just right here, immortalized right here in gold, in 10 karat. Canadian gold, proudly Canadian. 241516 again is your item number. And usually when it comes to diamonds, there's a sweet spot within the earth that diamonds actually form, Nat. And I know that you're up on all of your diamond knowledge, and you know. And I think that for our friends, we kind of take this for granted when we see diamonds because we can see them every day.
Yeah.
Right? You know, we go into the mall, we go to those big box stores, we can find them, but they usually start forming at around 250 to 300 kilometers within the earth.
Can you even believe that? Like when you actually think about that, and then how long it takes for them to be produced, right? Over all of the, I mean, you're wearing a piece of history, a piece of Mother Nature, and now we have the symbolism that goes behind it being proudly Canadian. Okay, here's my host pick. 241517 is the item number. Okay, brand new arrival, of course. It's a brand new line called Canadian Ice. $579.99 is the price here. $96.66 on that Easy Pay, and free shipping and handling. There's 12.
Okay.
12 for the entire country. I fell in love with this just because of the symbolism of that maple leaf. And then to me, that's that lotus on the top that is just, again, showing the resilience. This is what I'm seeing, right? You may see something completely different. No matter what happens to us as Canadians, we always rise to the top and we always come out on top. We are resilient, right? We are, you know, those strong individuals who want and are proud, right? This is a great symbol of that.
Oh, it definitely is. And here's the thing, because Josie, our buyer, who helped create this line too, because remember, everything is designed here in Canada. All the artists are all Canadian, made in Canada. This was a mission here because so many of our friends who are tuning in right now, they wanted to see more Canadian. When you go out into the big box store, Natalie, how easy is it to find a maple leaf? It's very, very difficult. Right?
I don't think I've ever seen one, to be honest with you, in
neither
like
have
this
I.
quality.
Right? Because I've been searching out there for you because I do all of your legwork to be able to find a maple leaf, just done in any type of material, but to be able to find Canadian gold with even a Canadian diamond.
I know.
Right?
It's so awesome. We're really proud, you know, to be able to represent this line here, to be able to share it with you. But this is the only caveat. There's only 10.
Yes.
Everything in this collection is boutique, is limited. So essentially, I mean, the likelihood of running into somebody who's wearing the same piece right across Canada is unlikely.
It's slim to none.
Yeah.
Slim to none. Because if you stop and think about it, the population of Canada is what? I think we're almost like around 45 million. I'm just rounding because I don't want to forget anybody, okay?
Yeah.
But even in the Northwest Territories on its own, I think inhabitants, I think it's about up to about 45,000 people on their own right there. Think about your own community. How many people live in your community? And there's only 10 of this. So that's why I really want to stress to you just how beautiful, how unique, and how much of an opportunity this is to get something that is not run-of-the-mill by any way, shape, or form.
Look at that high polish. It's beautiful. Oh, I want to remind everyone about your house pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, there's only 7.
Okay.
There's only 7 remaining. It's 241513. It's 10 karat yellow gold, 0.185 carats in the starburst pendant with the chain.
So pretty.
Yes, and don't forget that chain is 16 inches in length, plus you do have that 2-inch extender. Again, I love this one because it reminded me of a snowflake. And you've known me for a number of years now, Natalie. You know that I like things that are different, that are unique, and this truly is, just like each and every snowflake is unique, because no two are alike.
Oh, I just love the designs. Okay, look at this beautiful piece. Okay, we're looking at a gorgeous chevron ring. 241814 is the item number. $629.99 is the price. Again, free shipping and handling, and 6 easy pays. Those are interest-free.
Oh, yeah. And you could see, and I love the way that Janessa has this on her pointer finger, because this is that perfect pointer finger, or you know what, even your thumb.
Ooh,
Right?
nice. That would look really nice on a thumb.
Oh, yeah. That's what I love. I'm really into the thumb rings nowadays.
Yeah.
Back, baby.
They are
They are
back.
back. And you see, there it is. There it is. So if Janessa says it's back in style, then it is back in style, right? Yeah, definitely. She is our fashion plate for
She
sure.
has the thumb on the pulse of fashion,
there you
right?
go. Absolutely. So very, very true. So, you know, to be able to get diamonds, and I think that this is something that so many of us don't stop and think about too, Natalie, is the fact that you've got this perfect, pristine, beautiful stone, but that's not how it all started. This starts off with carbon. It's carbon is what you're looking at right here. But due to the pressure, due to temperature, and then being violently pushed up to the earth, you get all of this rough, whether it's in the kimberlite or the lamperite stones, and then you have to dig away. You keep digging away, and then you polish away to get this gorgeous piece right here. There's a lot, and we are talking about billions of years in the creation right here to bring you these pieces, Natalie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, when you really understand what these diamonds go through, right? All of these years. And then we have this beautiful gold. I mean, it's everything about this piece is stunning. It really is. And then when you know the history, when you know the heritage, proudly Canadian, every part of this ring and every piece in Canadian ice is proudly Canadian, right down to the Canadian artisans who are you know, sketching out and creating these pieces.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of our friends have asked for this, right? They have asked for more Canadiana, and we are bringing it to you. You couldn't get more proudly Canadian than this right here. Love in the box if you're thinking about gift giving as well, because it's beautiful white, and on the interior you do have that lovely red little, just a little bit of hint, right? To have that beautiful representation of the Canadian flag. And just a stunning piece. And this is something that you can add your story to. So you know that the diamonds come from the Northwest Territories, right? To have proudly Canadian diamonds. You know that the gold is coming from the Canadian Mint. You know the artisans. We showed you the renderings, right? We showed you the sketch from that very first pendant, right? The sketch, and then it goes into that 3D program to be able to get that wonderful final piece, and then to bring it to you like this. Absolutely glorious.
Oh, I'm so proud that we were able to launch this line officially. I mean, you were lucky enough to showcase the polar bear.
Yes.
And maybe we can find out how many we have remaining. There was just one, or there was a
well,
handful.
last time that I checked, there was only one. It's item number 241515.
Thank you.
So we did have it on the vault with shine. $679.99. It's 16-inch chain, plus you do have that 2-inch extender. If you can get your hands on that, get it. But don't forget about this beautiful Inukshuk too.
Oh, this to me is very much a symbol of Canada, right? It's and I don't know if you've seen them. I've seen them quite often. as we're driving through Canada, you'll see people form rocks, right?
Yeah.
And create these inukshuks, meaning that people have been there, and meaning that there's, you know, humanity around, and it's just that symbol of hope as well. 241514 is the item number. $639.99 is the price on this one. Free shipping and handling, 6 easy pays, and again, this is 10 karat yellow gold, and as you were explaining, Asha, to us at the beginning, I mean, very durable.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're looking for that piece that you want this to be your signature piece, absolutely. This is such a beautiful, beautiful piece. It does have its uniqueness. So yes, with that 10 karat gold, very durable. You are getting that curb link chain as well, which is super, super popular. But take a look at the highs, the lows. It's almost like it's each little piece of gold has been set into place to produce this gorgeous inukshuk right there. And what do you have? Just setting it right off. But of course, that Canadian diamond.
It just elevates it. It takes it to the next level. Another thing that I love is that because you're going to be wearing it every single day, and it has that durability, it's not too big that it's going to clash with other pieces. So if you're going to wear this as is, it's perfect. By itself, this is going to be your signature piece, but definitely layer around it. But the symbolism behind it, right? Navigation, right? Giving you the ability of finding your way. Maybe this is going to be a gift for somebody. You know what would be a good idea?
What's that?
If someone's graduating university or college, or maybe going through a hardship, and giving them something that's navigating and finding their new way. This would be a great gift.
No, absolutely. And it's a unique gift. And that's why when Josie, our jewelry buyer, was saying, Asha, I have to tell you about this line, I said, absolutely, we have to be a part of this for sure, because this is something that is truly, truly different. So, I mean, if you want it on the inukshuk, this is the time to get it. I was only able to feature that one piece during the vault with Sean, and it is the polar bear.
Yeah.
Okay, and
we're actually going to share.
Oh, there it is.
One left.
Uh-oh.
One left.
Look how sweet that is.
It's really good.
Yeah. And Northwest Territories, home of polar bears too. And also muskox, right? Because that's where you're going to find a whole lot of muskox. When we're talking about birds, the ptarmigan, very, very popular. But of course, we also have the flora, the fauna up in the Northwest Territories. And the Yukon, by the way, known as the sunniest place in Canada, believe it or not. The sunniest place in Canada. Yes, indeed.
All right. You're a Canadiana expert.
I am, because I
want you to be my call a friend.
Call a friend.
You're my call a friend when I'm doing any type of questions about Canada.
All right. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, now I know you were drooling over these.
Oh my goodness.
The earrings.
Oh, okay. Martini stud earrings here. A total of 0.28 carats. Seriously, 14 karat white gold. It's item number 243494. But look at the price point that we're talking about right here, right?
Wow.
Because when you talk about, pardon me, the quality of this is GI color. So diamonds, Natalie, as you know, they start off at D, E, and F, and that's in the colorless range. So then the near colorless is G, H, I, J. So you're getting the near colorless, and the diamond clarity is that I1 that you're looking at. And look at Janessa. Do you see you add that little bit of sparkle right here?
And again, what I love is that minimalistic style for a lot of our friends, especially when they're thinking about building a beautiful fashionable wardrobe. Having pieces of jewelry that don't enter a room before you, right? It gives that look of opulence, of elegance, of chicness. Diamond earrings, the martini stud style, the setting, there's something very classy about them.
Yeah, and do you see the martini? It's because you do have those 3 prongs that are holding those diamonds, so it looks like that martini glass right there. So you want to talk about the epitome of style and sophistication and also being fashion forward that get in on these martini stud earrings. Now, a total of 0.28, so it's a total of 0.14 carats in each ear. So if you're looking for that little bit of sparkle, a great way to go. But also if you have multiple piercings too, Natalie,
I love that idea. Oh yeah. Now these are screwback as well, which is also an added expense. You know, if you've been out there on the market, it's an added expense. And look at this price, by the way, $949.99, free shipping and handling, and 6 months to pay this off. Those are interest-free easy pays. 243493 is the item number. And again, extremely, extremely limited, Asha.
Oh yeah, and I'm telling you right now, you have asked for it. We're bringing it to you, so this is your opportunity. And this is this is our first live presentation.
So there's only three, right?
And there's only three.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have another one coming up.
4 p.m.
at
Eastern.
4 p.m. And then you're with Carrie
At 8 p.m. Eastern.
At 8 p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
So I cannot guarantee with the numbers that we have of the quantity of the pieces that if you are going to pop something in your cart and you don't check out with it, that they're going to sell out. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, because that has happened to me before. And I learned when it happens the first time, you don't do it again.
No
you put it
way.
in your cart and then you kind of wait for it and then somebody else snaps it for you, right?
And it'll stay in your cart until you
and then you
click
see
check
it,
out and it's like, sorry, sold out.
Yeah. Okay, it only
And
has
I'm like,
happened
what?
once. I know.
I work here.
It doesn't work, Nat. It doesn't work. Don't you know who I am?
I know.
No, Nat, that doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You know what works though? The size of these ones.
Oh, okay. So a total of 3/4 of a carat here. So we're talking about 0.75. To get a full carat, it's 1.00. Okay, so you're at 3/4 of a carat here. Again, you do have the lovely screwbacks, and I love the fact that you're bringing up that both of these options do have screwbacks because that's an additional cost right there. When you go to any big box store and you say, hey, can I get those diamond studs? By the way, can I get the screwbacks? They're going to say, okay, but that's a special order. You know what special order means? Cha-ching.
Yeah, right?
Right?
Dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, quick updates. Host pick, okay, 7 left of my host pick, which is the maple leaf pendant. You see that diamond, you are getting the chain. $96.66 on the easy pay with free ship. 241517 is the item number. It is beautiful. You will wear this every single day. And just as beautiful is your pick here.
Oh, yes. And this one I'm calling a snowflake. Oh, there's only 6 though now.
6.
Only 6 remaining.
Ooh, very limited.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Beautiful.
They're
both beautiful.
Okay, how are you going to choose? Put it on the easy pays is what I was saying. Easy pay is always the easy way is what I say.
The whole credit card.
I know. It's all TSC,
You would laugh. It would be like 7 of 12. And
Yes.
I'm not
On the
kidding
easy
you.
pays.
I'm
Yeah.
not kidding you. Okay.
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
This is, first of all, it's a fabulous gift for somebody. 241803 is the item number, just under $500. And what are we talking about? The beautiful 10-karat yellow golden diamond mommy pendant.
Oh, look how stunning this is. Okay, so if you know somebody who is welcoming a new little bundle of joy, wouldn't this be absolutely fabulous? Maybe there's a number of you who want to go in on a piece to really
I love that
mark
idea.
the day.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that mother figure in your life who has always been there for you ever since when, somebody that you can turn to over and over again. To be able to recognize that with this purely Canadian brand here with Canadian ice. Take a look at it in the O. The O, you've got that Canadian diamond. The chain here is 16 inches, plus you do have that 2-inch extender as well. So you could wear this anytime you want with whatever you are wearing, like any piece of clothing. So as Janessa's got that lovely little V-neck, it can go a little longer. She wants to wear it up a little closer to her neck, absolutely. But do you see this beautiful gold?
Yeah.
And I love the color of the gold. It's not too orange and it's not too yellow, right, Nat?
I think all these aspects are just a few of the reasons why I know someone whom you're gifting this to is going to love it. There's only 11. Now listen, I don't have any children of my own, but I do have a beautiful puppy and 3 cats who also call me mommy.
Yeah, yes, they do.
So for all the fur mommies out there, right, this is ideal for you too.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. This can be whatever you want it to be, right? We are giving you that foundation that you can grow from, which, by the way, it is something that is truly, truly special. So you see the MOMMY. How adorable is this?
You know what else I like? I actually like the font that's been chosen, right?
Me too, yeah.
Because it's not too big and scrolly, and it's the perfect size. It's very legible, and at the same time, if you're going to layer this up, it's not going to compete.
No.
Right?
Oh, you know what? Even if you layered it with your maple leaf, right?
That would look great.
Yes.
Wait, you know what I would love?
What would you love?
For all the fur mamas, maybe as we grow the line, a paw print with the Canadian diamond in the center.
Okay, Josie, are you listening?
Josie, just saying, I would wear that with my mommy necklace.
the little paw print with that Canadian diamond. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. So 241. Oh, Janessa loves that as well too.
9 left. If you want to get this beautiful piece home. And you know what else I love? How balanced it is.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not like with a bail and it could be flipping. Like it sits perfectly all the time.
So it is stationary on that chain for sure.
Really nice.
Yeah. We're going to continue with that mommy theme right here. Nice.
This is so nice.
Yeah.
So as you first look at it, by the way, go have a peek online. It's 241805. It's $669.99. Free shipping and handling and 6 easy pays. First thing I noticed before I actually had a real look at it is I thought it was a heart. Right? So I thought, wow, that's beautiful. And then I saw what it actually was. 2 people forming that heart, a mom and maybe a child. I think that is so good.
Yeah, it is because, and I've been hearing this too because I don't have little ones of my own. I was a fur mommy as well. But this, I keep hearing with my friends who have their children, right? You know, their children are still young, and they always say it's kind of like when you have your kids, it's like you're wearing your heart on the outside. So to be able to have that representation of seeing that heart and then to have that figure holding that little one just cradling as they're cradling that Canadian diamond. This is such a beautiful piece, right? And take it the way that 10 karat gold, how it just flows too. Because remember, that is all gold that is worked to create this piece like this.
And I love that it's that two-tone as well, right?
Yeah.
So around the Canadian diamond, you have the yellow gold and then you have the white gold. You know what else I'm thinking too?
What are you thinking?
Imagine that there is somebody out there who's going to announce that they're pregnant and the diamond is the new baby, right? Can you imagine?
Okay, love it.
That's so sweet.
That is, okay, Janessa saying that is so sweet.
You know, Janessa needs a tissue.
Yes. The tears are flowing. Are you okay, Janessa? Okay.
Janessa's like, I'm not crying, you're crying. But like, think of all the symbolism that you can create, right?
There absolutely is. But of course, you got to start with that beautiful piece. And this is a piece you are truly going to have for a lifetime because of the quality that you're getting here, Nat.
Oh, I just love it. I even love how it's that hidden bail, so it kind of looks like it's floating on the décolleté, always going to be facing forward. But most importantly, this is Canadian through and through.
Yeah, so for all of our friends tuning in right now, you've got first dibs on the quantities that we have currently in stock. Very, very limited throughout this entire collection. It's something that you have asked for, to be able to have Canadian diamonds, right? To be able to have that Canadian gold, to have it designed right here in Canada, all made here in Canada. And of course, you're getting that great gift box coming along with it. That is that red and white indeed.
So beautiful. Okay, I want to remind everyone about those maple leaf stud earrings that we had a peek at. There's 9 remaining. Okay, so 241516 is the item number. Again, as Asha just explained, true and true Canadian, diamonds sourced in Canada, the gold sourced in Canada. I mean, the manufacturing in Canada, the artisans creating and designing these pieces in Canada, and it's of course exclusively here.
Yeah, you can't find it. Can't
Love
find
that.
it anywhere else except for right here at TSC.
Look at this one.
Oh my,
This is really pretty. Again, what I love about the rings that we've been sharing with everybody is that it's minimalist, right? So if you're somebody who loved the layers, the minimalist, the thumb rings, Janessa.
Just doing it up now, Janessa.
This is the perfect piece. It's 241813.
Oh yeah, okay, look at this right here. And again, if you are looking for the pieces that you can wear multiple rings on your finger, this is a great one to opt for. And of course, that one we saw earlier that I said that you can wear on your thumb as well. Stack them. Just because they don't perfectly stack, I'm seeing a whole lot of stacking of different styles
That's
of
what I
rings
love.
and different colors of gold together. But to be able to have that Canadian diamond right there, you are looking at 0.025 carats for that diamond right there. It's set in 10 karat yellow gold, and just the high polish that you have right here. And you know what, I keep saying it because this is something that I think we need to truly understand, is the fact that no 2 diamonds are exactly alike. So the diamond that you are going to get is yours. Nobody else will have one like it at all. This is your opportunity to get something that's truly unique, to be able to get the Canadian diamonds with that Canadian gold. And I'm loving the fact that we're kicking this off together now.
Oh, me too. I mean, it's just a beautiful collection that was needed. It really was needed because, like what you were saying, so many of you watching have asked for more Canadian. Well, I don't think you can get any more Canadian than everything about these pieces are Canadian. Even some of the all the symbolism that we're sharing with you on those specific pieces. If you want a ring that you are proudly going to wear, that is going to grow with you no matter what the trends are, no matter what the style changes are when it comes to fashion, this is the line. These are the pieces, and this certainly is a ring that's gonna just grow with you.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And again, you're kind of wondering where the diamonds are from. It's like, wait a second, we have diamonds in Canada? You do. You do. Northwest Territories is where all of the diamonds are coming from. And I think I did mention about the sunniest city in Canada. It's Yellowknife. Yellowknife is the sunniest city.
I thought it was where I live.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Wherever Natalie goes, and that is the sunniest,
the sun
right?
follows me.
Exactly.
I'm just a ball of happiness, Asha.
You truly are, right?
Look at the box.
See, that looks lovely.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Look at this presentation, and I love that it's just been done so beautifully. Again, it's Canadian ice. We are launching it here, and then you do have just that gorgeous frame of our Canadian red. Look at that. 241-813 is the item number. It's beautiful.
It is. It is stunning, stunning. And again, if you're thinking about gift giving, what a great gift to give. And especially maybe you have friends visiting from outside of the country and then you want to present them something, or you want to take something with you. Maybe you're moving out of the country and you want a little bit of Canada with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is super, super sweet.
Okay.
Oh,
let's
here
talk
we
about
go.
your host pick. 241-513, already selling. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
it is.
This truly is a stunner.
5 left, Asha.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to talk really quick here because this is not going to last at all. Okay, what I loved about this, and I shared this with you, Natalie, is the fact that this kind of reminds me of that snowflake. And when I automatically think about Canada's north, I know that it isn't always that cold throughout the Northwest Territories, but it can get pretty gosh darn cold up there. We are talking about the permafrost. We are talking about temperatures in the minus 40 degrees Celsius area. But we're also talking about beautiful things though, right? You know, we did mention the Inukshuk, the Aurora Borealis you can experience there, the wonderful flora and fauna, but also Canadian diamonds. And with the cold comes the snow. And just like with each and every one of the diamonds that you're seeing here, they're unique, just like each and every snowflake, Natalie.
This is a great pick. It really is. I mean, everything that we're sharing with you are absolutely stunning pieces, so unique. There's 4 of Asha's pick left for the entire country, and by the way, for the entire visit. This is the first full presentation. We have officially launched Canadian Ice. Again, everything about these pieces is Canadian.
Yeah.
And the item number here is 241-513, 4 left. And I just want to call out the Easy Pay as well. It's $139.33.
Oh, you know what? Do you have your maple leaf there too? Because don't forget this chain, it's 16 inches in length with that 2-inch extender. So I'm just saying a little something if you want to do right here. Layer it up because you know me.
Look at you, Miss Stylist.
I'm just saying, I learned from Janessa. Okay, yeah, okay, take a look right there. Okay, come on.
I dig that.
Okay, Nat.
Yes.
Nat, like seriously?
I love that.
Yeah, because don't forget, 16 inches in length, you do have that 2-inch extender.
3 left.
Oh,
3 left of your pick.
Okay, this is going to go. I'm telling you right now. But don't forget about Nat's pick, though, to be able to get a maple leaf as well.
I love that. I think I'm going to get that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I am, because, I mean, there's something about, you know, being proud Canadians, right? And nothing says being proud than wearing one of our symbols right there on our décolleté, and that's the maple leaf. Resilience, right? Strength. No matter what happens to us, we are gonna rise, and that's what, to me, this symbolized. Again, Asha's pick, there's 3 left. Free shipping and handling on both options. Now we have earrings to match.
Okay, which is what I love. And you know me, I love doing a little matchy-matchy, right? Yeah. So if the pendant's available and so are the earrings.
These are good.
If you could swing it, get in on the earrings, right, Nat?
Oh yeah, I'm all about the sparkle, especially up by the face, right? And wearing earrings, it doesn't have to be too much. You just have to have that little touch of sparkle. We're calling them the starburst earrings, but I'm kind of like you. I see the snowflake. I do. I do. 8 left.
Oh dear. Okay, so just like the pendant, this is not going to stick around. Again, this is the very first time that you're seeing these pieces here at TSC, exclusive to you here at TSC. You're not going to be seeing this anywhere else except for right here. All of you tuning in, congratulations. If you were just kind of flicking through and you're kind of saying, what is Asha and Natalie doing here? This is what we're doing.
We're
Launching this
drooling.
brand new line.
We're drooling right now. I just want to bring in your
Yes,
host
please
pick,
do.
just to show you how beautifully they go together. So 241-512, 7 left, 7 pairs. That's it for the entire country of the earrings.
Okay, but there's only 7 earrings, and how many of the pendants?
Okay, I'm gonna double
think that
check.
There was
3.
Okay, so
3.
if you picked up on the pendant, if you can swing it,
do it.
use the easy pays and get the earrings too right now.
Oh, they look beautiful together.
Oh yeah, how
And again,
absolutely gorgeous.
free shipping and handling and 9 easy pays.
Okay, a total of 0.37 carats is what you're looking at. You're saving $120 here. Proudly Canadian through and through. You couldn't get more Canadian than this right here. Take a look at the way that this has been constructed though, Natalie. Do you see how lovingly each and every one of those diamonds have been placed into their setting? But here's the thing too, Natalie, to be able to match each and every one of those diamonds, that is something that's not easy to do at all.
It blows my mind when you understand all that has gone into selecting the diamonds, right from the sketches, right? And then selecting the diamonds, like what you say, that have that match, right? So that you see the color. And to the naked eye, when a diamond is off, and if you're in a cluster, you will notice
see it.
You will see it, definitely. So this whole collection, there's so much thought and love being put into it. And it's exclusive to us here at TSC.
Yeah, that's it. Now, Nat, you know what else I love about this too? Not only because the snowflake and each snowflake is unique to you and the diamonds are too, but in each earring, there are 7 Canadian diamonds too. So lucky number 7 in each and every one of them. Isn't
Love
that?
that. And some of us have those lucky numbers.
Just saying.
Yeah,
Just putting
I
that
know.
out there.
5 pairs left of the earrings. If you want them, I would hurry on up. Ash's pick, 3 remaining. 3 remaining. Okay, now what a unique style. Oh, sorry. I was trying to put that in my purse.
I know.
I was putting it in my purse.
Wait a second, Natalie. Hold on now.
Oh, Ash has got to wrap me out. Okay, what a unique style right here. This is the triangle pendant with the chain. This is so interesting and so different. 241-505 is the item number on this one. Free shipping and handling and 6 easy pays.
Oh yeah, and you could see the way that this has been created. Now, for those of you who were maybe looking at that Inukshuk and you kind of like, I want something that's more symmetrical though. I love to have those beautiful clean lines. This is it for you, and that's what I love about Canadian Ice is that there's a little bit of something for everyone and at every price point. So what you're looking at right here is 10 karat yellow gold, 0.09 carats for that Canadian diamond. And the price point is, I'm absolutely loving it. 16.5 inches in length. You do have that 2-inch extender coming along with. So this is another great one to layer. I'm just saying with your maple leaf.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what else would look good
What's
with?
that?
The mommy necklace, right?
Yeah.
Actually, what I would do is I would put this at the 16.5-inch length and have the mommy a little bit longer. So the actual triangle draws the eye down to the mommy.
Okay,
right?
You see, leave it to Nat here.
You know.
I'm just saying.
Just doing my best to help you out. $109.99 on that easy pay. Again, look at the high polish of that Canadian gold.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know, from the Royal Canadian Mint, I love in the fact that you do have that triangle because, you know, when you take a look throughout Canada, you know, the beautiful terrain that we have in the Northwest Territories, of course, you do have the boreal forests that are up there, but you also have the vast tundras, but you also have some mountain ranges too. So to be able to see that beautiful Canadian ice diamond just placed beautifully just on the apex of this lovely triangle right here, and to have it all coming together. Now, that triangle, it's not going to move, right? Because that's stationary.
No,
right?
and again, that's what I love too, because it's going to sit facing up, facing forward. You're never going to have to worry about adjusting. It's going to sit perfectly because it's balanced, right? You have that gorgeous chain anchored to each side. It's going to sit perfectly balanced. 241-505 is the item number. $659.99 is our price. And this is a brand new line. It's called Canadian Ice. And we are so excited that we're able to share this with you finally, because this has been in the works for some time.
Yeah, yeah. Look at the, like, I'm just saying, you know, for all of our friends who are tuning in right now and picking up on these glorious pieces to add to their collection, I don't want you to hide them away in your jewelry box at all. Oh, here's the mommy pendant you're saying would be great.
8 left. 8 left of the mommy pendant. Again, proudly Canadian. Everything about this piece is Canadian, and especially where you're picking it up from here, exclusive to us at TSC. Now, here's the earrings that are going to match back to to that beautiful triangle pendant that we just had a look at. And again, it's something different. And I think that's, not only are we craving more Canadian, we want pieces that are different.
Yeah, definitely. And with this too, depending on how you place it on your earlobe, like you can have totally different looks, right? If you wanted to have the points going out with the diamonds in, you could. If you wanted to flip it the other way, so there we go. So I'm putting Natalie to work here. I'm just saying. You're doing well, Nat. You're doing well.
Look at that.
There we have it.
Look, we could do it
right?
up. We can
Right,
place them up
Pop
if
it
we
up like
wanted
so. There
Look
we
at
go.
Right?
Okay, the
7 left.
versatility. Oh dear, lucky number 7.
Left, yep. 241504 is the item number, $589.99, $98.33 on an easy pay, and
that's
free
good.
ship. Yeah.
That is good right there. And again, just pieces that are totally different, unique pieces, created just for you, and you're not going to get them anywhere else at all. And just to think that there's only 6, Natalie.
I know.
Wow.
I know. And don't forget, it matches back to that pendant. So if you love a matching set, or maybe you're picking this up as a gift for somebody and you're saying, I'm going to get the set, I'm going to gift something now, and then at the next special occasion, you know, I can't remember how many days it was. I just read how many days it is till Christmas.
Oh, you said it, not me. Oh my
200 and
gosh,
something
already?
days. Yeah, I know. But we're almost halfway through the year. Can you even believe that? No, it blows my mind. Oh, 209 days. Thank you, John. Our producer, John, on the ball.
Oh, you see, at least one of us.
He's on the diamond.
For
Oh
sure.
my goodness.
He's our diamond in the rough,
right?
No?
He is.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, big rough with big shoulders.
Oh boy, for sure. But I love that, Nat, what you were saying, that even if you get in on the 2 pieces, because we're giving you the easy pays, right? So maybe you have an anniversary that is right now. Maybe there's that birthday that's coming up. Maybe you're kind of thinking, for the holidays. I know, Natalie said it first. I didn't.
209 days.
Oh, geez. Oh, boy.
I know.
And to
5 left.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay, the picks. Okay, Ash's pick.
Okay, so where are we
2
at?
left.
I'm just saying.
2
it's
left.
a beauty. It is a beauty.
241513 is the item number. If you want to get the Starburst / Snowflake, which we think it's a snowflake, pick it up right now. My pick, 5 remaining.
No.
Okay, if you want the maple leaf pendant, 5 remaining. $96.66 on an easy pay, free shipping and handling. 241517 is the item number.
Oh wow, you see.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you are loving this line.
Me too.
And to be able to have you tuning in right now, I hope you're going to let your friends know after you've purchased your pieces.
Well, they're going to ask them. They're going to ask them for sure.
They're going to say, wait a second, you didn't tell me about this? Two-tone Natalie.
Oh, look how pretty these ones. These are so unique. That's what I see a trend.
Yes.
That's happening because all of the pieces are all very different and very unique. And of course, very limited. 241508 is the item number. 2-tone, as Asha mentioned. We're looking at 10 karat gold, Canadian diamonds, and it's a double drop earring.
Oh yeah, and you could see the Canadian diamonds in here. 2-tone, like you said, 0.08 carats in this gorgeous piece right here. And what I love about the swirling nature of this is that it kind of reminds me of the snowdrifts, right? When you stop and think about the Canadian ice, when you stop and think about where this was created, deep within the layers of the earth, that violent eruption that brought them to the surface, the rocks that all of the diamonds were chiseled away from, but also the fact to be able to get to them. Sometimes those ice roads need to be created, right? To be able to bring supplies, to be able to bring the machinery up to where these beautiful treasures are lying. And then of course, the wind whipping the snow all about, the different high lows that you are seeing, the reflection of the aurora borealis upon the snow. And that's what I get from this. And there's a beautiful coolness that I'm feeling from this too, Nat.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're just, and what I love is about these pieces are all for interpretation as well. Do you want to know what I see?
Okay, what do you see?
Totally different than you.
Oh, tell me, tell me.
Okay, can we go back? I want to point it out, okay?
Okay.
I see ice fishing.
Oh, yes.
So I see the gold as the hole in the ice and the silver as the lure with the diamond fishing for some fish. Ice fishing, that's what I see.
Yeah.
Okay, Canadian ice.
There you go.
Right?
Okay. Janessa's saying, I see it now. Right?
Free
But,
shipping and handling. We see different things, don't we?
But that's what I love is that it's open for
Oh, yeah.
interpretation. So you create your own story now. We're telling you that the gold is coming from the Royal Canadian
Amazing.
Mint. We are telling you that the diamonds from Northwest Territories, right? We are telling you created here in Canada, designed here in Canada. Now, what's your story you're going to add to it? But the only way you can add your story is that if you get this home.
Yeah, and we can't wait to read your reviews as well. Now, if you love the earrings and you said, oh, I love the earrings, but I wish there was a pendant, well, your wish has been granted because here is the double drop pendant. 241509 is the item number.
Yeah.
$649.99 is our price, and 6 easy pays with free ship. Another beautiful piece.
Okay, and this takes up quite a bit of real estate through it, like on the décolleté, right? Do you see that? And I love the fact that this isn't that flat piece that you have, that you see that there's that dimensionality that you're getting with this. And I love the fact that that Canadian diamond, it's a little off center, right? So it's just a little off kilter, right? So it just brings that little bit of intrigue coming into this, right, Nat?
It's so interesting when you think about all the elements and why things were placed a certain way. I mean, it's just so interesting when you see the designs. It's a beautiful piece. What I love is the open work here, because if you are, and this is going to become your signature piece, it really will. But if you are wearing this on your skin, you see the organic nature of like our skin tone coming through. But then if you're wearing it over top of a colorful piece, I mean, imagine over a turtleneck in the winter and then you see the color popping through there.
So lovely.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, because the chain, it's 16 inches in length plus that 2-inch extender. And did you see that the chain is done in white gold?
Nice.
So the chain is done in white gold. A beautiful curb-link chain is what you have right there. Take a look at the hidden bail, the way that that has been incorporated. And Josie worked really hard with our wonderful team here in creating these pieces. And it goes down even to the most finite details, like you were saying, where the diamond is placed, you know, how much of a curve do we put in on this? Will it be all yellow gold? Is it going to be all white gold? But I love the incorporation of the yellow and white gold in this.
That's what I like too. It really is nice. And for a lot of us, it allows us, for me, I like to have, you know, pieces that have multiple colors of gold, because then I can wear all my pieces together, right? The earrings are available. That was a really fast hour.
That was a fast hour.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
One last look at our picks.
Yeah.
5 left of the maple leaf pendant. This is my host pick. 2 left in Asha's, that snowflake.
Oh, loving
Slash
it.
Starburst. Okay, 241513 is the item number. 2 left.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
That's it. Another show coming up with you and I.
Yes, at 4 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
I wouldn't wait to get in on these host picks. Very, very busy, but check it all out at tsc.ca.